It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
What it do? What it do? Another episode of Let's Bet It. Got a loaded 6-game slate before the All-Star break, so got some looks for y'all. We're gonna break them down. Each game. Most of these games I like. Here's one that I don't got. Well, yeah, that I don't have anything in. But Stacks, how you doing, bro?
For once, I don't really got no complaints. Just full slate. Love talk about ball. I'm depressed that we're not gonna be able to talk ball for a few days after today, but you know, as long as we make today a winning day, I'll be okay. How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. You know, it's not every day you get to go to the barbershop and run into a WNBA player and they make you rethink the bet that you made. Well, not even rethink, but I cashed out of that shit.
At the barbershop?
Yeah. It was, you know what? When we get to the game, I'll talk about it. I kind of want to talk about
it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard the story, but I had questions, so.
Yeah.
Because I got dreads, so.
Well, no. So, okay, I'll just tell it. So these chicks sometimes, like, they have dreads, but they get it faded in the, like, lower back. So that's what she was
like, and the guys do it, too.
The guys do it, too. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself about that, but it's fine. What they do is they get, like, all this shaved and just have the dreads, like, right here.
Yeah.
But the women do that, and now I'm seeing guys do that, but, you know, okay.
Yeah, so that's why she was there. And here's the thing. I try to be respectful. You know, like, I didn't ask, like, are y'all gonna cover tonight? You know, but...
Yeah, I would have. I don't need no autograph. I don't need no picture. Is y'all gonna cover tonight or not? Like, that's all I need to know.
Look, so...
You didn't answer that?
So anyway,
you didn't answer it? Huh? Before the whole conference, did you even ask her, are y'all gonna cover?
No.
Like, did you answer those words?
I thought that was rude. So I was just talking to her, like, and my barber, we were all just kind of talking, you know, barbershop talk. And just about, like, the mindset of the team and what are y'all, because she had just came from shoot around.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, well, we're gonna get to the game, but I really think that, I think the Fever might smoke Connecticut. And I was on the opposite side, but let's get into these shits real quick. Lynx, Storm getting 10.5 at home, total sitting at 178.5. The big news here, Fee is back. She's going to be on a minutes restriction. So if I had to guess, 20 minutes maybe. I got to play in this game, but I want to hear what you think, Stacks.
Yeah, I actually like this play. I couldn't wait for Fee to come back. I talked about it on another show I do probably a couple of weeks ago when they first talked about Fee was on her way. And I was adamant about it. And it's not just something that I do. Like, I think it's like universal for WNBA and NBA, especially when you got a superstar coming back. But even if you take Fee coming out, like, I just wanted to fade the Lynx. One, take Fee out the equation. I'll get back to her in a second. But if you take Fee out the equation, when is the last time the Lynx covered? And when is the last time the Lynx covered a double-digit spread? So we just seen this game. Would they win by 3, 4, couple buckets, like a possession or two? Like 1-0 to 1-0. So the Storm covered. I was on there. Anybody who follows me, I ran it right back. Someone just put it in Discord. I ran it right back. I posted it on Twitter this morning. I want to see how the Storm plus 10.5. And I'm really, I'll put it on, let's bet it. I'll put it, if there's a way I could do it. I'm thinking about sprinkling Dom. I'm thinking about sprinkling. But what I might do, and I don't want to, I'll tell you what I might do after you give your play. But I think I'm going to sprinkle yours instead of mine. I'll explain after you give a play. I just don't want to ruin your play. I think I'm gonna sprinkle yours, and I'll tell you why after you break it down.
All right, so I'm on the Storm first half plus 6.5. They are 8-2 as home dogs. And I feel like we're at the point of the WNBA season where if you see a trend like that, you just have to bet it. Sometimes we try to overcomplicate shit and think we know everything and try to do deep dives and think we smart when just look at the numbers. 8-2 as a home dog, and usually when they're home dogs, they're probably laying over 10. They're probably laying over 10. And so they are covering these first half. They are a typical young team. They start strong and they fade late. And that's what the numbers prove. And like you said, the Lynx don't even cover big spreads anyway. They don't care about winning by margin. They just trying to win the game. So I'm on that, and I'm on the Lynx team total under 94.5. If the Lynx do win this game, I don't think they'll need to score 95 points to do it. I do think that Seattle defensively is a little bit underrated. But I think Seattle really, and especially after the first game goes way over, I like the full game under, but I like the Lynx team total. I like that a lot more. So those are two plays I put in for that one. Yeah, I just think this is the Storm spot. First half, full game, even first quarter. So you got anything else on this one, bro?
Yeah, I just didn't want to give away your play without you breaking it down. But I now that I'm sitting there thinking about it, and I've been thinking about it since we discussed it earlier. And with that first half play and with those trends, my thing is like with Feed coming back, like you're gonna have to work out Feed and Olivia. I mean, I know that they got some practices under their belt. They probably played around, but that's different when you're playing against your own team and an actual game thing. You have to work that out. And what's the best way? Like Seattle Storm money line first half. I think that's better than a full game. Like getting the first half of actual game speed, playing the actual opponent that you just played. I don't know. I'm a sprinkle. I'm going to either the full game or the first half, but I kind of think that
I think if you're gonna sprinkle the first half.
That's what I was thinking. I'm already on the full game, plus 10.5.
Hold on, let me see.
And I don't think the Storm gonna win this game, but I think they're gonna rumble. And about your team total, I like that too, because if they need. The only way you lose this is if they lose the game.
Right.
If they need to score 95, that means they lost. They lost the shootout.
Hold on. So the money line on the Storm is plus 260 on FanDuel. I think that might be worth the sprinkle.
For the full game?
No, just the first half.
Oh yeah, plus 260?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that got my attention. And you know what I was gonna do? I put it. I was looking at it. I didn't bet it yet. I think I put it in our chat this morning. I was going to bet Flow Rider, and my fault. Everybody don't know her as that. Flau'jae Johnson. Why do I call her Flow Rider for so long? Flau'jae. Is it Johnson?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I keep thinking this. I'm saying it wrong. I've been calling her Flow Rider for so long, but I think Flau'jae Johnson. I think I want to be on her points. But my only thing is, he just had 26 in the last game. So I kind of think they're gonna be like, listen, whatever happens, we're not gonna let Flow Rider get us. So I don't think I'm gonna be on that. I'm still gonna look at. I didn't pick it off my list, but I want to bet her. She's at the crib. She scored 26, and be coming back. I expect her to play a little bit of defense while she's in. So I don't know if I'm gonna get there or not, but I do like that look with Flau'jae.
All right, let's hit this next one. Mercury Sparks. Now this is the one game that there was a play that I liked, was Mercury first half, but the Sparks are coming off of a road trip where they went 0-4. So it scares me off because y'all went and really the last game of that trip, y'all really should have won. Like y'all played the Sky. That was a winnable game and you didn't win that game. You got blown out. So I really like the Mercury first half, but I'm not touching this game. I would lean over too. You got anything on this one?
Yeah, like this team, I ain't gonna lie. Like I feel like if I wasn't loyal, like I feel like these Sparks team should be my team. Like the Dream, like they're not doing nothing for me. All the money they won, they didn't took back with interest from me. Like they're still gonna be my team. But when I bet on these Sparks, now I do usually bet on them as a dog. That's the only elephant in the room. But playing this Mercury team, I had high hopes for the Mercury. They took my money earlier in the season. I dipped and dabbed. They gave some of it back, but I'm not impressed with this Mercury team. I'm not impressed with the Sparks team, but I feel like the Sparks is a favorite for a reason. I kind of feel like that you're on a 4-game losing streak, so like, don't you want to win one, like, and then chill? Like, you want to win one, and then chill, and then after the All-Star break, I mean, I'm sure we know they're not going to no playoffs. Sure, the All-Star break, y'all rally, get Kelsey Cakes, get her come back, like. They're going to try to convince themselves like we could go on a run, which we as Cappers know they're not. But win the game before the all break, now you get the little momentum. So I'm on the Sparks. I got this number's been all over the place. I personally got a -129. I got it yesterday. And then today it didn't shot up to -2.5 for the spread for the Sparks. But then it went back down to 1.5. So I don't know if it's news that's moving this line, fluctuating. But I'm on the Sparks, and I bet it, and I'm comfortable enough to give it out. But I'm on the money line. I'm not laying no points with the Sparks.
Yeah, you
Just
got
to be clear.
you got bigger nuts than me, man. Fuck this game.
How many shows we
You
just
know
do
what
that?
though? You know what though? I do.
You've been with me though, Doms. I've been like sparking money line, sparking cover.
I do like the over. I like the over, man. I don't think. Here's my other theory that nobody's gonna play defense because everybody about to go. That's another thing I learned at the barbershop today. Is I don't think none of these motherfuckers, none of these chicks is gonna play defense. They're not gonna play
You
defense.
can't call motherfucker.
No, I try to be respectful of the women. No, none of them are gonna play defense. No, none of them are gonna play defense today. The way, like, this chick is getting her hair cut. Oh yeah, we had practice today. Like, these girls are gonna go out and run and give it they all. I don't think you're gonna see a ton of defense played in any of these games tonight, to be honest with you. The only team I think that attempts to play defense is the Storm. And that's why I bet that team total under. And plus 95 points is a lot. But I don't think any of these chicks are playing defense tonight. That's just me.
I ain't gonna lie. Your barbershop story has me thinking so many different ways. Because number one, on game day, this is what you're doing. You're going to the barbershop, get a fade. Not meaning you, meaning her. Like, you got a game later on. So you go do shoot around and I mean, it's before the All-Star, but it'd be different. Like, if this was a normal week.
She's a vet too, though. She's a vet.
Right, but here's my thing. If it was a normal week, it'd be different. I'd be like, yeah, no doubt. But you want to have a few days off. So you go to shoot around and go to the barbershop? So it's like, I don't know. Like,
what else they gonna do, though? I mean, what else they gonna do? That didn't alarm me at all. Because my
barbershop on game day, it doesn't seem. I don't know how many people would do that on game day.
Well, here's the thing, though. You'll be surprised because my barber cuts a few Pacers too, right? But he goes down to the arena and cuts them. The women are kind of like, you know what I mean? They are kind of left to fend for themselves when it comes to finding a barber because they ain't got to that level yet where they got the barber coming to the arena and I mean, but who needs a haircut? Well,
But
that's the thing. Who needs a haircut?
that's my thing. But here's my thing: why you couldn't do it tomorrow?
They leaving for
You gotta-
Chicago tomorrow. They going to Chicago tomorrow for the All-Star game.
But that's what the haircut for.
Yeah, that's what the haircut's for. Everybody trying to get their last minute appointments in.
Get your haircut closer to the time.
But they leaving
I mean, I'm
tomorrow.
just saying, because me personally, like if I'm going to a wedding, because I ain't going to a game, but I would get it closer to the wedding. Like I wouldn't get it game day, like the day of the. I mean, I wouldn't get it like now. I would get it real close to it. So meaning, if it's not for the game, if it's for the All-Star, why wouldn't you get it? I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. It just seems weird that on game day you're at the barbershop when you're about to have
Well,
a whole
no,
bunch of
so
days off.
here's the thing. This is why I understand it, because the All-Star game is on Saturday. The All-Star game is on Saturday,
It's going to go
And-
back. It's going to go back. Today Wednesday.
but they got a game tonight, and then dang, it is Wednesday, ain't it?
Their hair don't grow as fast as ours.
It's got to be a reason.
I just don't think our focus is going to be on the game. That was my only point. Like, if you're focused on the barbershop after shoot around, your mind really can't be on this game.
I don't.
There's a reason you went to the barbershop. How many times has this happened to you? You mentioned you go to the barbershop.
I don't think that's I don't agree with you.
Well, if they lose, we're gonna have a whole lot to talk about. Like if I'm gonna watch it. If she has a horrible game, I'll be texting you.
Man, you know what?
I'm not even betting the game now.
They better blow them out. They better blow them out, or I ain't telling no more stories. They
Yeah,
better
I'm
blow
not.
them
I'm not even touching that game because my homie Jimmy's on Connecticut. You was on Connecticut, but you only got off Connecticut because you went to the barber. Now you're not on Connecticut no more, and we disagree about why she went to the barber. I'm just gonna stay away from the game, and I'm gonna just watch her. I'm gonna watch that game tonight.
Yeah.
Am I? Yeah, I'm gonna watch that game tonight. Maybe I'll live bet it. It's just too much, and I start overthinking. So
Yeah.
it's the bar. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta find me a barber. Maybe I gotta find me a barber. Get some
I'm
barber
telling you,
talk.
bro. Like, and if you find the right one, like, I just be walking into the barbershop, man, and like, and it's not even a shop. It's like a suite. It's like a two-person suite. And these dudes be cutting Colts players and Pacer players. Like, I'm just like, I'm like, all right. Like, I just never know who I'm gonna run into when I go in there.
It's just for me. Kind of defeats the purpose when I got all this hair. So I would only be paying for my face, and I could do that myself.
Pay for the experience.
But I'm about to say, but for the gossip, for the barbershop gossip, I go in there and pay a couple dollars, and they could probably do better than I can. So I'm gonna look into that. The only thing is we don't have no. It would be Steelers or Pirates. I wouldn't catch no WNBA players. We don't have a team.
Well, I mean, but still, I think.
I'm gonna get. My brother got one, and he got braids, so I'm gonna try it. Just go there, get my face done. Maybe I don't know. Get my ends trimmed or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll have a story one day.
Invest in a barber. Invest in that. That's self-care, man. That's self-care.
I mean, I do. I got a barber for my hair. You just don't cut it.
Yeah. All right. Sky Liberty, man. I got a play in this one. It's a prop play. For some reason, the books hadn't adjusted to Sydney Taylor's 19.5 PRA. That was a play that I had on Twitter a few days ago. I went right back to it today. It was juiced a little bit, so it's gonna move, especially if she clowns tonight, and she just might, because the Liberty have not been defending well. And also, side note that Sydney Taylor is from the New York area, so you know how that is and she's undrafted too. Like, I don't think there's been a story really in the W like this in a while, where a player just comes out of nowhere undrafted and is killing it. Typically, the players that are doing this were drafted high, have had high expectations, but she went undrafted. And I mean, I think she's been over 19 and a half PRA. I think four or five in a row, something like that. But I bet it the other day, and I'm back on it, man. You got anything on this one? This line has moved a lot too.
Yeah, I'm not on the side, and I'm glad you said that. And it's not my play. I just tell somebody, but I really, really like it enough to talk about it. And I don't want to butcher his name because I've seen it, but I heard Chappie talking about it. I want to say it was Cashville Rican, if he ever comes in the chat. But I seen it in the Discord, and his breakdown was strong. And he talked about everything you just said. And I didn't know this until I seen it in the Discord. That's what I'm talking about now. And I told him, and I got over 15 and a half points. I think I got minus 130. Everything that he said just made a whole bunch of sense. Like, undrafted, you're back in your hometown, you're playing this Liberty team who, I mean, the line's dropping heavily because I've seen like 8.5 earlier. This Liberty team's up and down. Like, they just finally got off their losing streak and went to overtime. But I want to get to the Sky, and I already backed Sydney Taylor, but I want to back the Sky, just fading the Liberty. But the line is what slowed me up. Because I don't know why. Is it dropping so heavy because everybody's on the Sky, or is there something else that I don't know about?
It's sharp money, honestly, because this was, I know somebody got this at 11.
But wasn't it like a 9.5?
It was 11.
11?
Yeah, bro. Like, this has moved a ton. And I think people are finally starting to figure out. I think a lot of sharp monies came in. I don't think it's an injury situation. There's something going on in New York. I think it's the coach. He's not playing Lainey Hamilton. She was a starter for them. He's not. She's getting DNPs. It's another player that I forgot her name.
You don't think it went too low?
Maybe. I ain't touching it. This is another over. The Liberty ain't been playing defense. We know the Sky like to play fast. So this is another over.
So what?
What are the odds? What are the odds all these games go over?
I was just going to say,
you talk, man. I'm about to add this. I'm about to add this up.
I'm glad you said that before, because like, what we going to do? Just, I mean, it's not realistic, but like every game we talking about, we got a point for the over. Like, am I going to do piece of money and just take every game over? Like, it'll never work out that way. But this Sky team, when I woke up, I wanted to get to the Sky, and then I went to baseball, and then all of a sudden, when I came back to it, it was moving towards the Sky like heavy, and it just kept going. Then I'm like, at what point not it's too much? Like, but the Liberty off that overtime game against the Wings, I don't want the Liberty, not in this spot. And then with, like we talked about Sydney, like she might go crazy. She caught like the team if they rock with her, you know, it's a giddy up spot for the Sky. Like, you know, let's rally around Sydney. And her fans gonna be there, her little family gonna be there. I don't know. I just wondered if it came down too low. Right, that's a big jump.
I just got the odds for all 6 games to go over, and I'm gonna give it out at the end of the show. That's how we're gonna go into the All-Star break.
6 games going over just doesn't seem. I mean, it's worth. It's definitely worth $10. Like little coffee money.
No, it's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth $10. If the odds is crazy, it might be worth 15.
We're gonna talk about it. Yep. I was waiting for somebody to look it up. Yeah.
What is it?
Plus 5,000.
Oh man. One time for the one time. Little. I mean, you see, I smoke cigarettes, so I could at least put a pack of Newports on it.
There you go.
Why not?
All right. Aces, Mystics, 6.5. Total sitting at 164.5. Mystics are coming off of the victory in Golden State, and I think I mentioned this on the sesh too, but coming off the Golden State win, I think Golden State had beat them like 4 or 5 times in a row, maybe. And they had just beaten them a couple days before that. I just think in this game, the Mystics come out a little bit slow. The Aces have been on the East Coast for a minute. And you know what? I gotta give myself like a pat on the back because that Aces play, I love being able to identify something like that a week in advance. And it pop, and I mean they won by 20, I think. Right? Stacks.
I mean, I don't know what it was, but I know they covered by margin. And the Aces put up like 107 or 109.
We
It was
talked
like
about
109.
here's the thing. We talked about the team total over because we both said if they're gonna win, they're gonna hit 100.
Right. I was like, easily. Then we started talking about the spread. I was like, this might be one of them games that get one. They got 107 or 10. It was like 107, 109 to like 80 something.
It was 109 to 83. And I talked about tempo team total under because I don't know if I played that or not. I can't remember. But
You definitely talked about it on the show.
yeah, because I said if the Aces are gonna blow them out, they're gonna play defense too. So that was a good cat by both of us, I think.
And it was a no sweat.
Right. Yeah, they won by
Like the
damn
whole
near.
time. I was only mad that I didn't parlay them.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is a game. This is a bad travel spot for the Mystics, even though the Aces are the away team. Bad travel spot for them. I like Aces first quarter. I think the Aces start well. I was not reading, but I watched a video with Asia, and they were talking to her. I don't know if it was after shoot around practice or whatever, and she was kind of emphasizing the need to end, to go into the break strong. So, and even Coach Hammond was echoing the same, message. I don't like this spot for the Mystics. I think the Aces beat them by 10, bro. But I'm gonna take the first quarter. That's what I took. First quarter minus 1.5. You like anything in this one?
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I think I might be wrong, but I think it was a little bit more than that. I think Golden State beat them like 9 times straight. I think the last time they played was the first time under the Valkyries since they've been a team that they lost to the Mystics. Like, I'm going to say that's definitely true until the last game that they just played where they just lost. But I want to say it was like 8 or 9 straight. So the purpose of bringing that up is I just think, it's, like you said, it's a bad spot for the Mystics. I think that the Mystics I think the Mystics put everything into that game because if you go back 2 or 3 games before that, you just seen the Mystics and Valkyries play. The Valkyries held them to 49 points. So then they turned around and played them again. They covered but lost. So I just think that it was like a whole Mystics get up spot, like we're gonna go ahead and burn down. And then they turned around and won. So I look at it like now you're going back home. You're playing this Aces team that is hitting on all sides. I like the Aces full game. I don't know, because they started off slow against the tempo. So that's the only thing that kept me off of the trifecta spot. So I'm gonna be on the Aces. And did I bet this? I want to say I bet. I think I got the 6.5. I don't know why I didn't write it down that I bet it, but I'm pretty sure I already bet it. I think I got 6.5 on the Aces.
Yeah, I think not that I think you're right. You are right. I don't know why. Like, yeah, Golden State had beat Washington a bunch of times in a row. Jesus Christ! Last year they
like domination. Like they've never lost to them.
Hold on. Was it 4? Okay, hold on. I'm going down a rabbit hole, y'all. So, as soon as like Stack say stuff, sometimes like now I go down the rabbit hole. 1,
It's like 8 or 9.
2, 3, 4. God damn. Yeah,
Keep
they
counting.
put everything into that one.
That's what I'm saying. Like they never beat them as a franchise. Like since the Valkyries been a team, they never beat them until that last time. So I think the Mystics was like in the locker room, like, check out this. Go get one. like losing to an expansion team over and 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 over. Like, and eventually, now you're coming back home. You get that win. Now you're playing the Aces.
I might put more on this first quarter, man. And playing the Valkyries too, like they are
defensive
tough to play.
team. Like that's what I'm saying. Like they beat you up. Like they're very physical. They play defense, and it's just so easy just to go ahead and like other sports cappers be like, man, this is a scheduled loss. I just think the Mystics gonna come back home and quit.
Yeah,
like we did what we wanted to do. We beat the Valkyries. Like after this game, we get to chill. We ain't got many people going to the All-Stars, so we can put our feet up and go to the barbershop.
Yeah, go to the barbershop, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
All
right, Sun Fever. This is the one I backed out of. I posted it on Twitter, and then I just posted again and said, I'm out. I'm not sure about this game at all. But I do like the over. I mean, I like the over in all 6 games, to be honest with you. I don't have anything on this one, man. I know the Fever have got 3 players going to the game. They've got Kelsey, Boston, and Mitchell going. And my initial bet was the Sun plus 10.5, but one thing I did find out at the barbershop is that Stephanie White is a maniac. I did find that out. In a good way, not a bad way.
Yeah, but maniac don't gotta be bad.
Yeah. So it wouldn't surprise me if the Fever blew them out, and it wouldn't surprise me if the Fever barely won this game because their heads might not be in it. So it's a stay away for me. You got anything on this one?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be complete trans. Everybody done talk me off. I don't have no play. I'm not betting this game because I liked it the Sun, and then when I found out you liked it the Sun, I was like, oh. Then I seen a video about the barbershop. Now you don't like the Sun. Get me likes the Sun. He probably didn't see your video, or he'd probably be nervous. And I'm trying to stop as a capper betting on what I think. And my problem is I'm always like, man, I think this and I think that. And the problem is when you start doing shows, it's okay for me to bet it, but you come on the show to give out a pick that I think, you don't never know who's listening and what they're doing. So I'm not betting this game. I'm not even gonna lie about this game. But I'm gonna watch it. Because I want to watch just to see compared to what I thought. And what I thought, if I had to give you a pick, it would be the Sun spread. So I just want to watch Hines. I want to watch the Fever. I want to see what the Sun do. just to assure myself, like, should I listen to more news or should I do more trust in my cap? And that's where me personally, that's where my problem is. Instead of trusting my cap, I'll hear something and be like, damn. Instead, I should just tune it off. So I'm gonna stay off this game.
Here's another thing for this over. Griner and Sanaya Rivers are both questionable. And anytime you carrying a questionable tag into the All-Star break, I'm going to automatically assume you're not playing.
If Griner not in.
Huh?
I said if Griner's not in, that might make me tick to the over.
The over. Even with her in there, I still like over. She not what she used to be defensively, but
right.
Without her, it'll be even worse. And Sanaya Rivers, she's a defender too. So
at the end of the day, for real, we talked about it and laughed about it. A little $10 on plus 5,000. I've done worse things with $10.
I'm just saying,
on audio. I'm talking about all the overs. I mean, I'm just saying, like, why not?
I guarantee at least 4 of these games go over. That's my
here's the thing. I was going to say that. Depending on how much you put on there, the smart thing to do, it just be a little expensive, is a round robin. Because what it'll do is it pays all possible outcomes.
I've never done that before.
But the only problem with that is for every outcome, you're going to pay whatever you bet. So if you take a 16, however many outcomes there is, quick math in public, I can't think of it, but 6 teams, let's just say you put $10 on it, you're putting $10 on every possible outcome. So that's what I'm saying. It could drive the price up, but imagine if 5 out of 6 go over, and you round robin. Even at $10, you definitely at least gonna be on Myrtle Beach. Damn.
Put they 10 on it. Okay. That's pressure.
That's what I'm saying. $10, because if you do a round robin, that's different. A parlay is only $10, but if you win 5, you don't get nothing. If you do round robin, it's going to drive the price up. And imagine if all 6 come through, and you round robin it. Then you go from Myrtle Beach to taking a boat to Myrtle Beach.
Oh,
you ain't even got to drive. It's something I'm gonna throw $10. I don't know if I'm gonna do the round robin. Maybe I'll do $5 round robin, because off the top of my head, I can't think of how many outcomes there could be with a 16 parlay.
So let's do this. So when we get to, all right, let's get this last game out the way. Wings and Fire. Fire getting 5.5 at home. Total of 174.5. I doubt Paige plays here. I don't have anything on this game. This is another game. I mean, if I'm on lean anyway, it's gonna be the over. You got anything in this one?
I'm gonna be on the Fire. I'm just waiting, because I agree with you. I think it's the same thing we just talked about when they played the Liberty. This makes absolutely no sense for Paige to play this game. Like, you're not desperate. You're not hurting for a win. You should be able to beat this Fire team without Paige. And you get the All-Star break. What are you playing her for? So I'm very strong on unofficially that she's not playing, because I haven't read it nowhere. But the only reason why I haven't bet it, because if I'm wrong and Paige is playing, I'll get a couple more points. If Paige is in, I'm either going to be on the Fire or the Fire money line. My long guy here. I don't need to go or nothing, but we had been fussing. I just heard him pull up, so I hit the lawnmower, so it was up to my knees. I got stung. What happened? I got stung. I had to go to the hospital. I got stung by a wasp. I didn't know I was allergic to them. And now my wrist is like, you can see it now. It came down, but it was all puffy, and never knew I was allergic to wasps until it happened. And it didn't even hurt.
That's crazy.
Yeah, back to this game, it's either gonna be Fire spread or Fire money line. If Paige is ruled out and it goes down, I'm gonna be on the Fire money line. If Paige is ruled in and I'm wrong, because I don't know it all. Like, we nailed it when everyone thought Paige was gonna play last game. It's whispered she's gonna play this game. She's not gonna play.
Might not play in the All-Star.
Huh?
She might not play in the All-Star game. You see how hard she hit her head on the floor? Like, come on, man. Like, I didn't even think that was a hot take that she wouldn't play. Like, I knew as soon as she hit her head, like, there's no way she's playing the next game.
People made me think, like, did I not see that? Like, remember, you brought it to my attention. I went back and looked. She hit her knee first.
Yeah, and then her head.
She hit her knee, and, like, why would you play her if you Dallas, right, in this game? But funnier things didn't happen, so.
I just think I think there's going to be points. The Fire aren't very good defensively. You know, I think you could see more Enrique chucking without Paige in there. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be played fast. I think Shepherd is going to have an advantage with on the inside. I see this one going over, but I'm not putting my money on it as far as the side anyway. So let's get to our top play, bro. We done broke down a lot of stuff in 40 minutes. So top play, what you got, man? What's your top play?
Post it on Twitter. Give me the Seattle Storm plus 10.5. Full game.
Okay. I like it. I'm on that first half. Like it. Mine is Aces first quarter. I think I might put a little bit more on this when I get off here. I talk myself into raising the stakes a little bit. So Aces first quarter, man. Horrible spot for Washington coming home off of the Golden State win, coming off of a road trip. we're heading into All-Star break, and I think the Mystics will be okay getting their ass kicked tonight, considering that they just beat Golden State. So
Get the loss.
yeah, Aces first quarter -1.5 for me. All right, man. So we gave y'all a parlay mid-show. I don't think we've ever done that. But for the official Let's Parlay, what you got, Stacks? Have we hit the last 3?
2 out of 3. I messed up the last one. I gave out the Nationals and Rockies over.
Okay.
And we got hooked. I was so mad. And I'm going back to baseball. I'm just looking at my list of what I like. Give me the Dodgers. Los Angeles Dodgers money line. It's like -120. They play the Philadelphia Phillies.
You said
I love that play, actually. And the juice is low, so it ain't going to crush our parlay.
Dodgers. Hold on, I'm just putting this in here. Money line. Okay. For me, I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go to the basketball tournament. I like this. I like the La Familia. So if those of y'all that are not familiar with the basketball tournament, it's something that's been coming on ESPN for a few years. I've actually been betting it for a few years now, and I just don't post it much. But it used to be a $1 million prize, but now it's $2 million. And a lot of times they'll have like these. A lot of the teams consist of college, so they're college based. So it's alumni from different colleges that form teams and play against each other. So it's really grown quite a bit. The games come on ESPN. But tonight in the TBT, they changed the format up a little bit this year too. But I'm going to take the under on the Ville and La Familia. So the Ville is the Louisville alumni, and La Familia is the Kentucky alumni. Louisville added Montrezl Harrell to their team, and he's probably going to be the best player. Like, this dude's like an NBA player, bro.
And you got to play for because he went to Louisville.
Yeah.
You got to play for the team and then he went to what, the Clippers?
Yeah, he bounced around a little bit.
I ain't heard that name still. Montrezl Harrell.
Yep. So I guess the format.
He probably need the money.
I guess the format that they're using is a best of 3, and then you advance. So this series is tied 1-1. Both of these games so far have went under this total, and I think with it being an elimination game. And here's the thing: Montrez had 35 points his last game, man. Like, he went 14 to 16 from the field, had 8 rebounds. Like, he was a monster. I don't think he'll be able to do that again this quickly. And that game still went under this total. So
finally he's a bully.
I don't know, man. Yeah, he was a savage.
And he probably need that bread.
I don't think
like
he
for
does,
him to score.
I don't think
you playing for $2 million. I haven't sniffed you in the league in how long? And you didn't play that long.
And they got to split it too. They split that $2 million.
So I'm saying you don't got nothing else better to do with your time.
Man, people be loving the hoop, man. Bro, like especially in the summertime. These dudes love to hoop in the summertime.
Okay, you Montrezl Harrell. You ain't got no homeboys to hoop with, no kids or something. Like, this is what you gotta do, and then you go out and score 35. Like,
I'm just saying, bro.
It just look like.
Let's put these. So we put the Dodgers money line, Ville, La Familia under 145.5. That is plus 250.
That's good because my phone is really getting ready to die. I don't know if I got dark on you.
You said your phone about to die?
Can you still see me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on 4%.
All right. Well, that's a cue to end it here, y'all. So We dropped a lot of insight, knowledge. Hit that like button. Keep commenting. Good look on the plays. The game's starting in an hour, so we got a lot of good stuff lined up to watch the rest of the day. And we'll be back with y'all after the break. Until then, peace out.
If you broke, try to have a nice day. If you're fat, try to have a nice day. If you're skinny, try to have a nice day. If you got a big head, try to have a nice day. If your mama's ugly, try to have a nice day. If your daddy whoop your ass, try to have a nice day. If a dog bites you in the ass, bite him back and try to have a nice day. Try to have a nice day. See, that's my theme. Try to have a nice day. I'm about to leave right now and go try to have me a nice day. All right. Try to have a nice day.